Alright, welcome back to the channel. I know this is kind of a random review, but I just wanted to cover this topic real quick. And I know we have our opinions. I know some people don't have their opinions, but they just copy whoever they think it's right to copy. But here's Maximum Hulk, which I know he's been a controversial figure for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but like, guys, it's a toy. You can't be acting like it's a spawn of Satan just because they use rubber. First of all, now I know rubber could like wear and tear, but that's okay. That's why you don't play with it too much. Like, I like posing this thing, but like, I'll throw it at a wall or something, or let my dog chew on it. But like, if you have your opinion that this Hulk is trash, change that right away. Because like, here is Maximum Hulk. Here's one of the older Hulk figures. Now take a note. Which one genuinely looks better and kind of more comic accurate with better paint? Now, if you're guessing this Hulk, you're wrong. It's this one. So it's kind of just like, I don't know how to put it. This figure was like almost 60-70 bucks, but like, you people could wait until there's discounts, especially since people have been returning it to Amazon just because it has a rubber chest. And there's wear and tear right here under his arm. But so what? You don't play with it too much. That's why. You play with it for about a week, let it chill on the shelf, let it have a break. Now you could give it a week break, you could play it for another day and then just let it chill, but don't play with it for like 3 weeks straight. I have learned that the hard way. Alright, now on to the actual review. Since I know it'd be better. So, on to posability and articulation. Alright, now on to articulation. Well, articulation wise, his head could move. It's better than the original Hulk's. It can do a full 360, but it does have that weird head turn where it goes up. Aside from that, as you go out, not fully, but it's the Hulk. You don't expect them to do gymnastics. That's why we have Spider-Man, guys. This guy's supposed to be a beefy tank guy. But, anyways, aside from that, legs can move kinda almost up all the way, which is still fine. Like I said, big beefy guy. You don't expect him to do gymnastics. Now, knees could bend. I don't want to do it too much. Ankles move. They go like this, and then toes could move. I know that's kind of new. Really new on a Hulk figure. Oh yeah, and he kind of has double waist movement. This and the chest is squishy because it's rubber. Now there is butterfly joints on this Hulk figure, but this is where the backlash happens on it. They only go forward most of the time, and it squishes the rubber chest. Now, as a tip, do not have him like this for more than a day, or even 2, because then it'll either get stuck like that, or you'll get wear and tear. Good advice, right? Good advice. And I know there's a lot of you saying Hasbro could probably do better job. Guys, it's Hasbro. Like, you get figures like Mr. Knight, like this. Not too much articulation, but still cool looking. If you want a good Hulk figure, here you go. aside from all that, it's a really good figure. Now, I wouldn't say decent either. It's good, just good. But it is probably the best Hulk figure to date right now. And I get that people would probably say otherwise, but when you have no choice and you want a good Hulk figure, and you don't want to wait another 5 years till an expensive company makes a Hulk figure, just here or a year or two after I just showed the Mezco Hulk. So yeah, let's go to accessory wise. Right now, onto accessories. Maximum Hulk comes with these swoosh effects. So for thunderclapping, which he can do, and I'll show that in a bit, or you could put it on the fist so like he's about to punch someone in the face really hard. Now, aside from these two effects, he also comes with like kind of like a hit effect, or mostly used for his thunderclap, which a lot of people do not like how it just has to sit there, which is fine. I don't personally care if it just sits there or you have to sticky tack it. It's fine, but I also see why a lot of people are like, no. But then they also say yes when it comes to the hands and the head sculpts. See, there's that head sculpt, which is from a comic author. And then, otherwise, it comes with these two fists. Comes with these two thunderclapping hands. Kind of like that. And then it comes with two more head sculpts. Kind of like gritting his teeth, and then one just yelling. And there's always that one person that probably be the head sculpts are really bad. But honestly, let me just do an example real quick on why that is really wrong. If I could, where did I just put that Hulk, or that other Hulk at? Right here. So here is the older Hulk's head sculpt. See, here's just that one. Then here's this one. Now, here's the old one. Here's the new one. Which one looks better? I'll let you guess. The new one. Aside from head sculpts and ranting about how head sculpts are actually one of the best parts, this is personally my favorite part of the figure, a rocket. Now, it comes with a flame effect, and it could break apart, so you could have it seem like Hulk is just ripping it apart. And the wires are also on like bendy wires, so that way you can kind of bend them anyway, which is really cool in my opinion. Aside from that, I'm going to just switch on to how to do a thunderclapping pose. Right, now, in my opinion, this is what I use for the thunderclapping pose. Obviously, the clapping hands. What else would you use? The screaming head, because you want him to be screaming when he's thunderclapping. Kind of like the pow effect for the thunderclap. And the swish effects. Now, onto that. And now you're going to see him like this. Next, what you're going to want to do is put the swoosh effects on the hands. Now, if you figured out how to put the swoosh effects on, it'll start looking like this. Now, once you have the screaming head on, if you are following my instructions, which I'd say is preferably the right thing to do, is you don't want him doing one of his most powerful attacks with grr, or just grr. You don't want that. Or this. But we all have our opinions. So onto the actual thunderclap pose. You are going to do the hands down like this. Pull them out just like that. Turn. Uh, do the butterfly joint so the chest kind of bends. Turn the arm. Kind of bend it a bit. You don't want to do it too much. A bit. Now you're going to want to do the same to the other side. And once you've kind of have this, which is mostly it. But now once you kind of have that, which this might be one of the simplest parts, you gotta kind of put the thumbs together and then just sit or rest. Preferably the word rest, the effect on the fingers or the thumbs. Just like that. So you kind of have this. Just turn around real quick. You'll have that if you see it from the side, which is really fine. If you don't like the gap, you can do it another way. On to some final thoughts. Best Hulk figure to date, unless you actually want to get the Mezco Hulk and wait for it. Which, I'm not saying it's that better option. It's still cool. Honestly, in my opinion, I just want to collect Hulks, so I do not mind in general. I just really like Hulk, especially since I've been playing him in Marvel Rivals. But yeah, that's mostly it. Alright, have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, go do a rant in the comments about Maximum Hulk is trash, and I'd gladly respond. So yeah, have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye, and see you in the next video.